flirting with disaster. I'm like, oh, don't want to get slimed.
I had to rock the docs today, especially the actual one. I mean, they're so worn down. Look at that. They're so thin. Yeah.
What does it feel like? What does it feel like wearing your Clarissa shoes? What does it feel like?
You're asking me about it.
I'm sorry, I totally jumped over on Nate. Is yours on? Because we had an issue.
What?
Yes,
Hello?
I can turn this on. Can you hear it?
I have a
that's
guy
so weird. The
who
man
resold
has
her
no
cooch for
control.
her.
Thank you.
He's reasonable, and he does a good job.
I still have a lot of my clothes from Sabrina. I still wear some of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
A lot of the
amazing.
pieces.
So what's the coolest thing that you guys took away, like as a prop? I'm sure a lot of people would like to know. It's a common question.
You know, it's very weird, and it was weird because of COVID. But I have this little. Did I bring it down enough? Everybody, okay.
Start coughing, that'll bring it down.
I have a tiny little Tic Tac thing when I had bat breath. Remember that? And bats flew out of my mouth, and then I was like, "This is really creepy." But I have that. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. And you said you
I
have
have my wedding dress too.
Which one?
I have my wedding dress from when I got married on Sabrina, which is really the only time I've ever been married in my whole life. So I have it.
Did you hear that? That's Aunt
This
Zelda's
is Aunt
necklace.
Zelda's necklace. Sorry, I have laryngitis.
She's got
As you might
laryngitis.
know.
COVID.
I didn't know that.
Aunt Zelda wore this every day, almost every day.
I was gonna say I totally recognized that, but I didn't realize I did. But I was staring at it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nate, did you pocket anything from set?
I got the teeth of the hideous man beast.
They were like, you can keep those.
Yeah, I probably can't wear them, or probably shouldn't. There's probably, some sort of bacteria living on that.
What's the hideous man beast episode? I can't remember that. That's not when you had to have the true love when you had to prove it to her?
She had to prove that it was her heart, my heart.
Don't ask me. I have no.
You guys, anybody?
Somebody out there is very long and
Liz has
complicated.
done 7,000 episodes of television.
I don't remember anything. My short term. I'm like Dory. 10-second Tom over here. I took home there were red candlestick. Actually, Erin, our makeup artist, took home these red candlestick holders, and she was done with them, and she was like, "Do you want them?" So I have those, and I had like by the back door, when we came in the back door, there was a coat hanger with a mirror, and I think a lot of the time I would look in the mirror and do stuff in the mirror, and I had taken that home. The only thing my husband was like, "Can we get rid of this giant iron thing?" And so finally got rid of it, but I kept the mirror from inside of it, so the mirror is actually in a vanity of mine, like. I have the mirror.
Jenna, did you have anything?
You know, I took a lot of clothes.
You had great clothes.
I possibly was not supposed to. But I wish that I had taken the puzzle. And I did not. I don't know what happened to it.
Did you fall apart, or did I?
I fell apart.
You fell apart too?
5 easy pieces of Libby, and it was a
Yes,
puzzle.
I have my piece. I have a piece of my face.
You know what? Go
not
on
have the
eBay.
puzzle.
Somebody's
Forgot
got
about
it.
that.
Or the life-size cutout, but apparently it's on eBay.
Oh, I did have the giant. There was a Valentine's episode where I had to go on my own heart, and there was a huge picture of me as I came in. So as a joke, when I met my husband for Valentine's Day, the prop guy drove it to my house and put it inside the front door. So when he went to leave, it would be me. But we had nowhere to store it, so we stored it in a neighbor's garage. And then they finally, like 5 years later, were like, "Do you want to do something with this?" Oh, I have the side of a bus too. I have my face from the side of a bus. I do have that.
She still lives on Soundstage 12. She has everything.
I hung a
It's all
jacket.
still there.
Yeah.
Wait, were you sold at a garage sale? What happened? What happened to that your neighbors have?
Oh, I think we signed it and sold it to charity, gave it to charity to sell for money or something.
I had a director give me a life-size cutout of myself, and every time my dog went in the garage, she'd be like, I finally just had to throw it out.
The Great Purge, we call it, from all the stuff from the shows, right? So then, do you guys remember your auditions or meeting each other for the first time?
I remember all of it. There's so much I don't remember, but the auditions, nowadays auditions, it's like you make a tape and you send it in and you get a call, and there's rarely even a callback, but I think I auditioned for the show like 8 times. Literally an audition and then going back and then going back, and I originally auditioned for Jenny, the best friend. And then they were like, "We have this other part."
They saw something in you, I guess.
Well, we were a good yin and yang, though.
Yes.
So I just remember, I mean, it was like, it's the beauty of youth and not being afraid, but also being terrified at the same time. But it was just this ongoing process. And I met one of my best friends to this day. We tested against each other, a girl named Nicole Bilderback, and then she ended up coming on the show. She was on a bunch of episodes the first season. But my audition was the pilot episode, the bathroom scene, and the lipstick. So I was every audition I was just faking this, and I guess I did it well.
Yeah, they must have liked your ability to have that physical comedy, right?
We all learned a lot about physical comedy for sure.
Yeah, well, and it's also kind of what made the show so charming and in some ways believable, more believable, because you.
Mine? Do you need a mic?
Who's that?